Okay, this is the start of the road, the bridge ramp. This, of course, this ramp leads to the bridge. That is the ramp to the high span section on the bridge, and we are on the pedestrian walkway. Now, it seems as if the walkway is closed, although it was open last evening. The walkway itself to the bridge seems to be closed with a gate. And that's the walkway to the bridge. It says sidewalk closed. So I guess we're going to have to complete this walk on another day because for some strange reason the walkway is closed. But this is what it looks like, guys, here on the sixth day of October 2025. It says that's the walkway leading up to and across the bridge. The bridge is open to vehicular traffic, and as you can see, traffic flow off the bridge is smooth, but the walkway is closed. This is how far we've come. That means we've come about a mile and a half. All right, to the end of the ramp, it would have taken us 2 miles to get to the high span section of the bridge, 2 miles from the roundabout, but we've only been able to come a mile and a half on this pedestrian walkway. We've seen some crazy stuff happening, which means there needs to be a lot more information about this bridge. I have no idea why the bridge is closed. However, I will attempt to get off. Here's another guy stopped in the fast lane. He stopped in the fast lane this time. And can't get over. You gotta go over. You gotta go all the way around. Morning. These guys don't know they have to go around. Why are they reversing? You gotta tell them they can't reverse. They're reversing because what happened is a lot of them didn't intend to cross the bridge. And once they got to there's a U-turn section, but it's closed. And instead of going all the way across the bridge and coming back, they're reversing. Anyway, guys, that was our morning run. These guys still don't get it that they can't reverse. Can't reverse on the bridge, so there's gonna be a lot of room for education. They gotta educate people about how to use the bridge. But since they closed the pedestrian walkway, I was able to turn around and now head back onto the East Bank public road. So tell me what you think, guys. What do you think about the smoothness of this bridge opening? The bridge is now open to vehicle traffic. You can see straight ahead, there are vehicles coming off of the bridge. There's still cranes sitting on top of the high span section, the pillars on the high span section, which says that they're not quite finished. And what we're doing is walking along this uh, shoulder at the side of the ramp. This area was closed up until recently when the bridge opened. And there's really no way for you to get onto the bridge as a pedestrian until they complete this uh, access, this shoulder access, so that you can actually walk or ride onto the ramp without having to go all the way east to the roundabout to join the ramp. So I guess that would be the reason. But this is the beginning of the ramp section of the bridge. This ramp is about a quarter of a mile and takes you to the high span section in the distance. Right? Takes you to the high span section. And then it's about 1.8 miles, almost 2 miles to cross the bridge. So that was my calculation when I said I expect to cross the bridge in 4 miles. It's because I know that from Heroes Highway to this high span section is about 2 miles, and the width of the river at this point is about 1.8 miles. So it's about 3.8 miles altogether in total, almost 4 miles. But we've only been able to get as far as the ramp because the pedestrian walkway, the sidewalk, is closed. Now, I don't know when they're going to open it, so we're going to have to come back on some other future occasion, someday in future, to attempt to walk over the bridge. But for today, the first day after opening, the bridge is open to vehicular traffic. There are lots of cars coming across the bridge from the west bank, and a few cars, morning, there are a few cars heading to the west bank, but somehow changed their minds along the way and didn't know what to do, started reversing on the access road, which is in fact a no-no. It's a road hazard. It's against the law to do that. But obviously, some people can't think on their feet. When they're panicked, they resort to basic thoughtless behavior. So they're going to have to put a few police escorts on that road to escort people across the bridge when they reach the point where they want to turn back, but there's no way to turn back. Now, it is true that you have to cross the bridge to turn back. They would have to go all the way to the roundabout and come back. But it's also true that with a 2-mile access road, there should be more ways to get off of the access road besides the Windsor Estates Road. There should be at least 3 more ways, as close to as the start of the ramp. You should be able to exit to the side, like exit onto this road, and be able to get off the bridge.